Mr. Zayn, but I understand Yoruba now. Zambians, unfortunately, they don't have the jollof rice. I'll say I will not pick anyone. Let the best team win. Hello guys, hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I'm going to be doing a question and answer question for everybody that's actually curious, like, okay, what questions do I often get asked by people being Zambian Nigerian? So someone's going to be asking me my questions. So I have my interviewer, Miss Seyi, and I have my second interviewer, Mr. Zayn, for that. Oh, get right into the video. I often introduce myself as Zambian because of my surname, but most of the times because of my first name, I often get confused for being Igbo because of my skin complexion. So I introduce myself as Zambian. So I got to live both lives. I got to experience both of them growing up, living in Zambia, growing up in Zambia, growing up in Nigeria. I got to experience such beautiful lifestyles. The food, the culture, the languages, the people, those are the best experiences ever, most especially the food. I would say Nigerians, because Nigerians have some level of sympathy in them.
Clap out for Jesus! Clap out for Jesus!
English, but I understand Yoruba and I understand Nigerian Zambian. Unfortunately, they don't have the jollof rice, so I'll give Nigeria that award. They start asking me questions about, okay, if Zambia and Nigeria were playing, who would you prefer? I'll say I would not pick anyone. Let the best team win. The second impression I often get is not being Nigerian, confuse me for being Igbo. Oh, she's Igbo because of my skin, being light-skinned. But the first impression they get is from my surname, Kafumokache. That means small chick in Kaunde. So once they hear Kafumokache, they'll be like, oh, that's a very nice, unique name. I've never heard it before. I'm like, oh, that's nice. I'm super happy that you finally got to meet me, being Zambian Nigerian. So lucky. Nigeria, Lagos to be precise. The weather, climate change, and adjusting to the food. I've never felt left out both places. Most people actually encourage me to get used and adapt to both countries and both cultures. Nigeria would win an argument. Nigerians like to talk.
Oh my God.
Zambians need to learn how to be disciplined. They need to learn how to fight. They need to have this fighting spirit. They need to have this spirit of, I want to get more, I want to have more. Because I've heard stories of Nigerian being praised. Oh, Nigerian men are the best. Nigerian men cook the best jollof rice, they cook the best pounded jam and the best egusi. Yes, so Nigerians are the ones that really need to teach Zambian people. But Zambians can also teach Nigerians patience. I'll pick Zambia to raise my children.
But you love Nigerians.
I love Nigerians.
Why?
Because of the atmosphere. I want my kids to learn to come from a country, to live in a country that was calm, to come to a chaotic country. I grew up in Zambia, all my life in Zambia, schooled in Zambia, and I came to do my university in Nigeria. And then, so I experienced both lives. I experienced the calm and I experienced the chaos. The chaos is Nigeria. The farming experience. Zambians love to farm. They love to cultivate their plants. And that question you asked me, that was one thing that Nigerians can learn from Zambia. Zambians can learn from Nigeria. I feel like Nigerians need to learn how to farm and how to cultivate, keep cattle like the Hausas. You plant your own food, you eat your own food. because Zambians plant their own food, they roll their own chicken. They don't buy like already germinated or chicken that's already grown somewhere else or somewhere. So they keep it so I don't know. This is what I keep. This is what I'm eating. This is what is growing inside me. And this is what I'm eating. This is what I have in my system. So my health is important. So Nigerians really need to focus on their health. Zambians really focus on their health too. Nigerians talk too much. Nigeria! All the way, Nigeria! Put the big Nigeria here on my face! Nigerian aunties, because of pride, because of English. The Nigerian aunties will win, no. I'm not even Nigerian uncles and Zambian uncles, the Nigerian uncles will win. But actually, there'll be some level of not really fighting, but in terms of teaching, there's so much that both cultures can learn from each other. So it's not about fights. Zambian accent. I can't say that. Nigeria! All the way, even with 1,000 naira, they'll flex with it. Yes, I have. I intentionally do that. I do this for the funness, so that they'll have different personalities about me. Just intentional. Like, let me just do this to make them get confused. Sometimes I would say, oh, my mom is Zambian. Sometimes I'll say my dad is Zambian. But actually, my dad is Zambian. My mom is Nigerian. None.
Why?
No, I'm tired of Nigeria and Zambian men. Any country apart from these two. Yeah, Nigerian men have shown me shaggy. Both. I don't know how to answer that question. I would say both of them have confidence. In that confidence area, both of them have confidence. I think both accents sound natural. Because if men want to toast you, they'll use the best accent to toast you. I don't have a favorite Zambian dish, but my most delicious I can make it myself is nshima. So nshima is made from maize meal, and carpenter is like small tiny fishes. Nigerians eat combinations. Combo. You see vegetable with fish, with meat, with bokoto, everything come on all in one. So thank you so much for watching my video and see you in the next. Bye bye.